another episode in this journey where we are trying to decode and prepare for our Snap journey for 2024 for this batch of MBA admissions. So yes, the results are out. I just uploaded a video just a day before, and then I did see a lot of you asking questions regarding the cutoff कि मेरा इतना आया है, मुझे कॉल आएगा कि नहीं, मेरा इतना आया है, what's the possibility of converting, this, that, everything. I understand. I have been in that position. I have been in that place wherein the moment I got my result last 2022 May, so I was also like, I also wanted someone to talk about it. There are all kinds of students out there. There would be some who would have exceptionally performed in the SNAP exam, and there would be some who would have performed somewhere close to average, and there would be some who would be in the doubt line that if they would be able to convert it or get the call or not. At this point of time, I think we all need a word of affirmation. We all need someone to be very positive and telling us nahi ye ho jayega, and you're going to convert, you're going to get into it and everything. But I think after working for so long, after getting into MBA, after doing a lot of things, I have realized this thing that word of affirmations are great, but being closer to reality is what everybody needs at this point of time. So in this video, I'm just going to be trying to spit facts. I'm just going to be trying to tell you the truth. There would be some people who might get a little upset, who might even get angry on me, who might even feel like, who are you to tell kya hone wala hai, kya nahi hone wala hai, everything. I know, but at the cost of taking the risk of everything that this video is going to bring at the end of this thing going on my channel, let me just sit down over here and tell you the facts, okay? Now, whenever you fill for SNAP, in most cases, there will be a huge chunk of students who would have also sat for CAT, and after that, they apply for SNAP. So it's not that everybody has SNAP or Symbiosis as their first choice. And I don't really say that there's anything right or wrong about it, but mostly when people decide that they want to do MBA, they want to keep a broader or a bigger pool of colleges, and for that they apply for CAT and then they follow up and go for SNAP. So you would be either someone who would have applied for CAT and then SNAP as well. CAT results are already out. CAT results are extremely unpredictable, and I think pretty much the same is the case with SNAP results as well. Or the other way around would be probably you are focusing on maybe CUET or maybe TIS, and then suddenly you saw that TIS has this year itself changed a couple of rules and regulations for some of its major courses. So probably in the last minute you would have thought that let me just apply for SNAP and then see what it actually has for me towards the end, right? So you have to be truthful to yourself that which bracket do you belong to. If you were someone who was preparing for SNAP from the very beginning, I'm hoping that you would have got the kind of result that you were really looking forward to. But if you are someone who had little, kept SNAP as a plan B, then there's a huge possibility that you would have either scored amazingly or probably you might have not scored that much. So that's one part of the story. Please be clear with this particular thing ki aap kis category mein belong karte ho. Now talking about the second part is you would have definitely applied for other colleges as well. If I'm not wrong, at one go you could apply for 5 colleges. So you would have applied for other colleges as well in the SNAP choices as well. So what are your other choices? If you're someone who has scored somewhere around 85 and above, then I think SIBM Pune, please don't even expect. SIBM Bangalore also, maybe you should not be thinking for that. But other than that, all the other colleges, if you applied for them and you have scored somewhere around 85 percentile or above, there's a huge possibility that you would get a call. How do you perform once you get the call? That is totally in your own hands. That is totally a matter of your own capability. So for that, you still have to prepare, because that's important. But if you're someone who just wanted to be just wanted to be a part of Sims, then honestly, if you have scored somewhere above 70, 75, expect a call. If you perform well, expect even to convert as well. Now let me talk about those who have scored a little less than 70. Now the thing is, every college gives an extended number of candidates to call for the GEPIWAT process. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि अगर बैच 300 लोग का है तो only 300 लोगों को ही जाने वाला है कॉल, and that is something you would understand yourself as well, right? So if you have scored somewhere below 70, then there's a huge possibility that you would still get a call, but how do you perform in your GEPIWAT will have a lot to do with your final admissions. So if you're someone who has got above 75, a decent performance in the GEPIWAT should be good to go to get you the admission. But if you have scored somewhere below 70, because there were a lot of people who did, I think it takes a lot of courage to go out and then, you know, write on a public platform whatever you have scored. Kudos to that. And there's nothing to feel ashamed about it. Whatever you have got, it was a part of your hard work, whatever you put in for whatever duration you worked for, right? तो वो सारी चीज़ों को आप ध्यान में रखो, and whatever the result has come, just accept it. ठीक है? So please be very sure of the fact that if you are above 75, you are surely getting a call, and try to prepare in your best possible manner for the GEPIWAT, for which I would again be there to help you out. But if you are someone who has scored below 70, there's a possibility you will still get a call. If you are below 60 as well, there is a possibility you will still get a call, but that does not assure you the admission. Now this part, I am trying to be as cautious as possible, but this part is where I really want your attention. If you're someone who has scored less than 60 percentile, or probably like somewhere around 65 percentile, before you even expect your parents to invest that 15-16 lakh rupees for your MBA, you need to take a moment to think that, should I really take the admission in this particular session only, or would it be fine if I can wait for another year and prepare for the same? Because trust me, the big brands, the big companies that come into the college, they are still going to ask you for your aptitude test for the placements. And not just for the placements, in some cases even for the SIP. Now, if you're someone who's not 100% prepared to actually score a certain number in the SNAP exam, I think you need to rethink before asking or expecting your parents to spend that 15-16 lakh rupees for your education. There is no harm in taking a gap, but this time, see where exactly are you standing. If you are a fresher, if you are someone who's just 20, 21, I think there is no harm in taking a gap at all. But if you are really thinking of taking a gap, then focus on IIM Ahmedabad or IIM Bangalore or ABC or maybe the Blackie colleges. Or even if you are looking for Symbiosis, then I think Symbiosis Pune should be your, SIBM Pune should be your top priority. But if you're someone who is like later part of 20s, maybe like 24, 25, you need to take a calculated decision. Do you really want to take the gap year or not? So cutting a long story short, whatever you have scored, you have already scored, and nothing can change that. That's fact number one. Fact number two is, if you are someone who has scored above 75 percentile, expect a call from SIMS, and I'm very sure you're going to get it. Try to perform at your best if this is exactly what you're looking for to convert the college. Now, fact number three, if you're someone who has scored somewhere close to 70 or below that, or probably even 60, you would even hear people that they have received calls at 50 percentile as well. But the point over there is, one, it does not assure you the admission. So you have to be exceptionally amazing in the GEPIWAT to actually convert the college at that score, because the 50% weightage of your entire admission journey depends on your GEPIWAT process. The other 50 is obviously the SNAP exam. So you have to think about it. And again, if you have scored somewhere really low, like 30 percentile, 40 percentile, 45 percentile, MBA is one thing that you're not going to do again. If you can take a gap year, that's exactly what I will suggest you. I know I'm nobody to take the decisions for your life or for your academic journey, so you have to be very calculated. Because सिर्फ admission लेना ही काफ़ी नहीं है. You have to even get an SIP, you have to even get a final placement का call as well. If you're scoring that low, that means you are actually not very strong when it comes to the aptitude part. And it's okay, not everybody is great in everything. If you're not really that good in that particular portion, then trust me, it is going to be difficult for you to sit and convert the companies as well. So take a calculated call, अगर आपको लगता है you can take a break, take 1 year का gap, take it, prepare, give the SNAP exam again, give the CAT exam again, and focus on colleges which are way higher in terms of everything, in terms of ROI, in terms of ranking, in terms of everything, to finally pick your college. And if you think that you cannot really take the risk of taking a gap year, then again, let's hope you get a call. Let's hope you even get the admission. But don't forget that you have to work on your aptitude, because a lot of the companies at this point of time, they take their candidates through the aptitude test. So ये aptitude test तो आपका कहीं पे भी पीछा नहीं छोड़ने वाला है. The best thing would be to actually prepare yourself for the same. So that was it for today. I know a lot of people won't like me for saying the things that I said today, but I want to be honest. I could have sugar coated things. I could have said कि अरे यार तेरा ही हो जाएगा, इतने पे ही हो जाएगा, ये वो सारी चीज़ें सुनने में बहुत अच्छी लगती है, बट ये सारी चीज़ें प्रैक्टिकल नहीं होती हैं, बिकॉज किसी के एफर्मेशन एंड पॉजिटिव वर्ड्स आपको सिर्फ एक सर्टेन लेवल तक दिलासा दिला सकते हैं, लेकिन उस दिलासे से एडमिशन नहीं होगा, और उस दिलासे से आपके पेरेंट्स 16 लाख रुपए देने के लिए, आई मीन come on, you're smart. If you're getting into an MBA, if you're getting into a degree which you would obviously not do ever again, then be very, very choosy. Settle for nothing less than the best. And what is your best is still in your decision. The ball is in your court. Take a calculated decision. Speak to your parents. If you have more questions, write to me in the comment section. I will make sure that I'm answering each one of them. But trust me, जस्ट बिकॉज मुझे 1 साल का गैप नहीं लेना है तो मैंने मेरे पेरेंट्स से 15-16 लाख रुपए लगवा के MBA कर लिया. It's a very short-term solution to a very big challenge that you are getting yourself into. So please try to be clear what are you doing and what is your trajectory going to be from here onwards. And other than that, once again, thank you so much for being a part of Teacher with Wings. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And if you're coming to the channel for the first time, then hi, my name is Anuradha. I'm a student of MBA HR. I'm doing from Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies. और ये मेरा छोटा सा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे मैं पूरी शिद्दत और ऑनेस्टी के साथ में हेल्प करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ हर उस इंसान को who is trying to, you know, make the decision for getting into an MBA. I am not a top-notch scholar. और इसीलिए मैं उस लेवल के सजेशंस देती नहीं हूँ, मैं बहुत ही रियल वाले सजेशन देती हूँ, बिकॉज आई हैव बीन एन एवरेज किड ऑल माई लाइफ एंड आई नो देर आर अ ह्यूज नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु आर एवरेज. सो जस्ट टेक every word that I give as a suggestion from a friend, just for your own good. So I'll see you again in the comment section. Write down your question. I'll be there to help you out. And yes, those who scored well, congratulations. Those who did not, it's okay. सोच समझ के डिसीजन लेना. आस में मत बैठे रहना कि हाँ कॉल तो आ ही जाएगा, मैं तो कर ही लूँगा. आस में मत बैठे रहो. अगर आपको भी पता है कि आपने अगर 70, 60, 65 से नीचे लेके आए हैं तो गेटिंग अ कॉल फ्रॉम सिम्स डज नॉट अश्योर एनीथिंग. तो instead of wasting your energy in just sitting in the hope of getting a call and ultimately being hurt after 10, 15 or maybe a month later, it's better that you prepare for TIS, because TIS में अभी भी 3 महीने बचे हैं. TIS का एग्जाम होने वाला है मार्च में. You can still convert the whole story, you can still make it a success story, but yes, be honest and true to yourself. किसी को दिखाने के लिए नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे पता है once you get into MBA, there will be so many things wherein this show-off thing won't take you anywhere. So yes, that was it for today. Video थोड़ी लंबी हो गई है, but this was exactly because I wanted to share what exactly I honestly feel about all the comments that I got in the comment section in my previous video. That was it for today. Hope to see a lot more of question and interaction there in the comment section. So thank you so much. If you like the video, subscribe kar do, share it with people out there. That will really help me to make more content in my journey ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.